Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about the Sovol M1D, a brand new 3D printer that was just announced this week. And honestly, it might be one of the most ambitious machines we've seen in quite some time. Sovol dropped the M1D on May 18th, with coverage going live June 4th through June 8th. It's an IDEX tool-changing printer that can handle up to 7 materials or colors, and it's coming to Kickstarter with a launch price starting just under $1,500 USD. In this video, I'll break down the specs, features, price, and whether this printer is actually worth your money. Let's get into it. First, let's look at the core specifications. The build volume is 300 by 300 by 350, which is a solid mid to large format these days, not massive like the SV08 Max, but big enough for most projects without taking up your entire work area. Sovol says the maximum printing speed is 600 millimeters per second. That's fast, competitive with the Bamboo X1 series. For most everyday prints, you'll probably run it slower, maybe 200 to 300 millimeters, but that top speed is there for when you really want to crank out parts, and you may not care if they look perfect. Now the big feature. The M1D supports up to 7 materials or 7 colors. This is where it stands out from most budget printers. You're not limited to dual extrusion. You can print with multiple filament types in the same job. Think PLA for structure, PETG for durability, maybe even TPU for flexible parts, all in one print. The printer uses an IDEX design with a tool changer. IDEX, which means it has more than one extruder, in this case 2, that can move independently. The tool changer on top adds another layer of complexity. One of the heads can swap between different tool heads automatically within 5 seconds, according to Sovol. So you get the benefits of the dual extrusion plus the flexibility of changing nozzles, hot ends, or even specialized tools mid-print. That's the claim of being the world's first IDEX tool-changing printer. Having 2 active nozzles at the same time means you can print faster, both extruders working in parallel, or you can do true dual material printing without calibration headaches. The M1D comes with multiple tool heads, and it can use 2 of them simultaneously. Alright, let's dig into some of the smart features that the M1D has. First, there's an auto filament system. This handles filament loading and unloading automatically. It's a huge time saver if you're switching materials frequently. No more manually pushing filament through, no more hunting for the right clip. The printer is also automated camera-based print monitoring. The camera can automatically check your print as it runs, and if it detects a failure, like spaghetti, layer shifting, or a clog, it can alert you. Now the IDEX system offers multiple working modes. In single mode, the M1D works like a classic single extruder printer. In copy mode, you can print 2 identical parts simultaneously. In mirror mode, it prints mirrored parts at the same time, like left and right components. And in multi-mode, you get the full multicolor and multi-material capability with support structures. Now, let's talk price, because this is where the M1D gets interesting. The super early bird on Kickstarter is claimed to be at $14.99 USD. There's an MSRP of just under $1,800, and some sources also say that you can get a VIP registration down to $13.99 if you pay a $20 reservation fee. So you're looking at roughly $1,500 to $1,800 USD depending on when you buy and what deals you catch. How does this compare with the competitors? The Snapmaker U1 is significantly cheaper. Early bird pricing was around $680 to $750 on Kickstarter, and it's available currently for around $849 USD. But keep in mind, the U1 is just a tool changer, not IDEX, and it only has a build volume of 270 by 270 by 270. Compared to the M1D's 300. The Bamboo Lab H2D is more comparable. It's also an IDEX system with dual nozzle multi-material printing, but it's more expensive, starting around $1,900 to $2,500 USD. The H2D has a slightly larger build volume, 325 by 320 by 325 on a single nozzle, and 300 by 320 by 325 on the dual nozzle. It supports up to 24 colors with AMS units, but only has 2 materials at once without the AMS system. So, The Sovol M1D is officially announced, and it's heading to Kickstarter soon. The campaign start date hasn't been confirmed yet, but the landing page is live, and you can check it out at sovol3d.com. If you're interested in multi-material printing, the IDEX tool changer combo, or just want to see what Sovol's doing with their high-end lineup, this is definitely worth watching. Would you buy the M1D? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious what people think about the price and the features. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more 3D printer news and reviews, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.